Hello, welcome back guys to another video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you're at. Today I wanted to do a video on this 1/10 scale piece. This is from Iron Studios. I purchased this via Sideshow. As you guys can see, this is another addition to their X-Men 1/10 scale X-Men Diorama pieces. They're just a spiral. I was highly awaited for me. Um, don't know much about the character, but I do recall seeing her in not only just the cartoon, but also the um, comic books, etc. So yeah, definitely looking forward to getting into this piece. But just want to show you the uh, artwork there. This is the actual statue itself, and then right here on the back is again a full-size shot of the piece, which looks really cool. So I'll open it up and give you a bit of a look in there. Okay, so I took Spiral out of the box here. So just to show you what you get all here, you get the statue itself, you get the base, you get two pairs of hands, which are magnetized, and you get the sword sheath. Now, what's really cool with the base here, and I'll show you in a second, it's nicely detailed. Some nice coloring. I love the green that they've done there. And the stone looks really nice. Interestingly enough, when I saw this, I thought that was, if you see the shiny parts, I thought for some reason that was glue. But it's actually, I guess, some clear resin that's made to look like water. Which, for the most part, does work somewhat to give that watery effect. It's not too bad. But it's a nice base. It's got some nice weight to it. And again, these are not numbered, but there you go. Spiral Iron Studios. So we'll put this aside for now. Show you the figure itself here. And you know what? It's really well done. The face doesn't have a lot of detail, but what's there is serviceable, especially for 1/10 scale. And I think the helmet does a good job along with the hair to sort of give it a really nice look. And speaking of the helmet right there, you see it's again got some nice details, some nice lines and panel work. It's well done. The hair looks really cool. Almost looks like snow. But again, I think it's well done. Same thing with the suit here. Not a lot of detail on the suit. There is some texture on those darker blue parts. And that nice necklace you guys could see there, if I can get this to focus. And again, the pose is really well done. Same thing here. It's interesting. The hair on her head sort of matches the hair down here on her boots, which again I think it's really well done. And then there's the shoes. We get a belt with a knife sheath, I guess, and some pockets. Just trying to get this thing to focus. And there's a hole for one of the sword sheath. But you guys could see there is some good detailing. It's not flat. I love the folds in the costume there. And the pose itself is done really well. So I'm going to attempt to put this on in camera. You guys could see there is a pole there. And we're going to try to match it up here to the base. So I'm going to attempt to do this one-handed here. So essentially, if you match up the key, okay, see. So essentially, he's gonna go in like this. There you go. And once she's in, she is in. It's not magnetized by any means, but once you get that in there, she is staying in there, no problem. Now let's see if we can do this hand here. And this looks to be the right hand. And again, I think this is well done. There is some slight muscle definition. It's not all flat. The gauntlets here, the wraps on the arms are well done, and the weapons, again, are really well done too. There's some nice detailing, metal there on the sword, the size. It's really, really cool. So this appears to be her right hand. So my assumption is that this goes on this side. And again, I'm attempting to do this one-handed, and yep, that goes right in there. There is a nice magnet in there that sort of grabbed it, and you guys could see it. Looks really cool. And then we'll do what is essentially the left hand. And she's got this cool sword here on the left with this metal arm here. Reminds me of Colossus. It's really cool. And again, I love that she's holding all these different swords and knives. So that's really cool. You got some detailing there on, it looks like a ring on one of the fingers. Yeah, but this is really well done, guys. No complaints on my end so far. And I'm going to attempt to do this again with one hand here. Awesome. The magnet, it's pretty strong. It kind of grabbed it right in. And you guys could see spiral there in action. And then the last thing to put on is the sword sheath here. I don't know if you guys could see, but there's some nice detailing on this thing. Some nice, like, looks like, I guess, leather and metal type coloring, but it's well done. And there's a pin here. And again, for 1/10 scale, this is really well done. So I'm going to attempt to try and put this on. And my assumption is that it goes in here. And I think I may need to, yep, actually, that went right in, no problem. I love when things just fit right in without any issue. I'm going to try to get some better lighting, and then we'll come back to the video here. Okay, so here we are back. I love the statue for 1/10 scale. Is really well done. I would highly recommend it. A lot of the little details and nuances on the suit are really well done. I don't know if you guys could see it there, the folds. The pose is really well done. And in all honesty, how often do we get statues of Spiral? I can't recall seeing any recently. I mean, action figures we do all the time, but a statue, you know, it's pretty rare. And the dynamic pose, the base, again, fits in with the rest of these 1/10 scale Iron Studio pieces. And it's really well done. I love that they tried going for the water effect. It's not too convincing, but, you know, it does its job. The base itself, it's okay. But the figure, the pose is just awesome. I love, you know, the 6 arms with all the different swords and weapons. The suit's really well done. The hair, the colors on point. You know, no messy overspray anywhere. No missing paint. Thankfully, no damage. I love again the sheath here that they included with the belt and the additional weapons. You know, they've added to this piece. And the pose, man, the pose really, I think this is Spiral, right? This is like really good. Yeah, but I mean, I'm really happy with this piece. I think again another great job by Iron Studios on this 1/10 scale. You guys could see her there. I'm really happy with this. I have a couple other 110 scale pieces, I think still waiting to be released, but so far, at least in 2023, I'm really happy with this one. I think it's a nice addition. I think it'll go really well with Mojo or just with any of the other pieces in general. Like, for example, here she is next to the Colossus, and then over here to the side, you see the Blob. But man, yeah, I'm really happy with this one, guys. I would say it's also a great standalone piece. Some of these pieces work well when they're in proximity of others, but this one specifically, I think you can definitely have this on its own on your desk, or if you only just want to have one, I would highly recommend this one. I really do think it's a really nice piece. But anyway, I'll end the video here. If you have any comments, or questions, again, feel free to leave a comment. Maybe watch one of the other videos. But thank you so much for spending your very valuable time with me. And I will see you next time.